out of the old hairpin. Oh no!
JC's going to send it? You bet he is. Oh, look at the Aston, just with the nice little battle here. Carrying huge speed through the crater curve.
Aston runs wide and he's in the grass.
Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Oh, almost side by side through there. Hello and welcome everyone. I hope you all just enjoyed that excellent intro video. It's the second week we get to run with that. My name is Nick and we are here for Season 4, Round 5. We're at the Nurburgring and this is the Pro-Am division. As you maybe can hear, I'm by myself right now. My usual co-commentator Juzzy. Stuck. He's out somewhere, and I think he's at work. So he works as a traffic controller. He's stuck tonight, so he's said that he might be able to make it. He might not be able to make it. I'm going to try and hold it down for him while he's not here, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, this week we're at the Nurburgring for the Pro-Am race. It's not a sprint race. We're back to our usual 60-minute enduro or mini enduro, whatever you can call it. But it's going to be 60 minutes tonight at the Nurburgring. Last week it was the pro race. It was a lot of fun, actually, going from the sprint to the 60 minutes again. I thought it might be a little bit ho-hum, but it was good. It was good. So hopefully these guys tonight can put on just as good a show. I have the belief in them, but I think they will definitely do that. So let's get to it. Let's have a look at the results. So there we are. So this was the results last week. Now, whew, I've had to wait 2 weeks for this to give everyone an update. But so we had in the first race, obviously it was the 2 race round sprint race reverse grid. So Footner took out the win. So that was his. I think that was his 3rd win in a row since coming into the division. Just double check. Second win. He took out Barcelona, and then it was race 1. It was a victory. It was Cart Dude followed by Burrow Dog as well. So that was the podium. And then as you can see there, Pesky in P4, HSV in P5. Mr. Ed Wilson had a good race in P6. Bruce in P7. Cart in P8. 9th was Jono Stan. So let's just have a look at Jono Stan. He's finished P9 there. And then P10 was Fresh Prince. So that was the top 10. We have some of the big movers and shakers. So Cart number 1 moved up 10 spots in race 1. Mr. Ed Wilson had a good race as well. He moved up 8 spots. So awesome work by those guys in race 1, which was quite eventful. Lots of action-packed racing, which was really good to watch. Race 2. Now, whew, if I've ever... I know I'm not supposed to cheer for anyone, but you know what? It was hard not to cheer for this man. It was Jono Stan who took it in an absolutely crazy race towards the end there. A little bit of controversy at the end there. It was a good battle up the front. But Jono Stan was able to hold on and take victory and salute. So congratulations to Jono Stan. It was an absolutely cracking race. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it. It was you don't even need to watch the whole thing. So you can even just watch just the last few laps of race 2. It was awesome. So Jono Stan from Cart Dude, he had such a solid round last round. He is racing tonight as well. We've got less than 5 minutes before the action kicks off as well, so we're not missing anything at this stage. And we've got Metal Steel, who came in P3, so that was the podium in race 2. Then we had Andrali in P4. So Andrali and Kamangu are the 2 gentlemen that created this graphic. This is Andrali, who's created this graphic and that awesome intro video that we all saw early on as well. So big shout out to those guys. Alright, so then we had Jambon Sickle in P5, Bruce in P6, ICR HSV in 7th, 8th was Footner, so he took a 25-second penalty there. There was some a late race incident between him and a couple of other guys, so he took a 25-second penalty. Angry Old Fella in P9 and P10 was fresh print for Pagli and Next Level Racing. You'll see there, race 2 was quite eventful, being a reverse grid sprint race, so there was a lot of action packed. Elbows were out, got a little bit willing there for a while, but so we took a penalty for Pesky 1. 25-second penalty for him. Kimangu also received a 25-second penalty, and so did AB Saints. So there's still a decision pending, I do believe, is what I've been informed of. So that will hopefully get sorted during the week and get all tucked away and all done. So that was last week. Welcome to everyone in the chat. I see the Rain, one of my co-commentators, if you like, that we do another league in. Welcome. Vit Chan, howdy. I hope the bicep is going good. Scott Simpson, g'day lads. Good to have everyone on board. Hopefully we can put on a good show for you all tonight. So, speaking of tonight, that was last week. Let's have last round, sorry. Let's have a look at the circuit. So, the Nurburgring. It's the Nurburgring GP circuit. It's not the Nordschleifer. Although it would be good if they had the Nordschleifer in this game, but they don't. Nonetheless, the Nurburgring GP circuit should provide some good entertainment as well. I do believe weather is variable. It is a variable weather setting, so we didn't have any rain last week. Weather stayed pretty good. I think it was optimum pretty much all the way through. The pro guys got a good run of it. I think I was joking with Juzzy about probably the Pro-Am guys will get rubbish weather this week, but it's looking pretty good at this stage. We'll just have to wait and see, keep an eye on that. But back to the track. So it's a 15 turn, 5.148 kilometre circuit. That was part of the deal when they were redesigning the circuit, that they wanted to keep it within 5 kilometres. So they went over just by a little bit. Just thinking where are my notes? I will get to them in a moment. So yeah, that was one of the requirements. What was the other requirement? There was like 4 about, that it was going to be. Oh, here we go. So optimal TV viewing, multiple shorter configs for other racing classes as well. Minimum disruption to the remaining Nordschleifer and permanent seating for most spectators. Total length of less than 5 kilometers. So they went over that a little bit, but that's okay. So what have we got? Scott Simpson. It's actually bounty for those playing at home. Yeah. If you can elaborate on that for us, Scott Simpson, that would be good. All right, so yeah, a little bit about the circuit, as we've got less than a minute of practice left. So obviously 15 turns, 5.148 kilometre circuit. That first sector, so turns 1, 2, 3, 4 at the Mercedes Arena part of the circuit. Very, very tricky little sector through there. If you can get that right, get a good run into the stadium section, which is down at turn 7. And getting a nice run up there through Michael Schumacher S's. Can set the lap up quite nicely as well. So the chicane there is a different type of chicane that they use. There's a couple of different configurations. So this is like the GT3 chicane, I think. Juzzy was mentioning that last week, but obviously he's not here. So we do wish Juzzy the best. Just got a message. He only left 15 minutes ago. He's not going to be able to make it. All right. We've got just me tonight, which, could be worse. Anyway, so practice is over, and we are about to get this one underway. I'm looking forward to it. After the last round at Snetterton with these guys, we've got almost a full grid. We've got 19 drivers, which is awesome to see. We've got less than 2 minutes of the max wait time to go. And then we're going to get this one underway. Get comfortable, soak it all in, because we're going to take a break after this. We're going on a bye. So we will be back for the Pro Series on the 27th of July. So next week and the week after. It's got to give everyone a chance to just reset. This will mark the halfway mark. So there's 9 rounds of the season. this season, season 4. So we will get
Green light,
after
go,
that.
go, go.
So here we go. It's going to be HSV. He's going to lead us away from ICR. Let's get out there and let's get into it. All right. Cool. So Jazzy usually does a bit of a hot lap. Let's see if I can do something like that tonight. Any requests or anything? Chuck them in the chat for any onboards, or if you want to shout out something, let us know. It's always good to have a chat. Where's the rain? I don't know, Vic. Down in Africa, maybe? I don't know. It's not here yet. I know that this area of where the circuit is, which is in the Eiffel Mountains, the Nurburgring Eiffel Mountains of Germany. So it can have a bit of its own weather system. We'll see. We'll see what's got. But right now it's 19 degrees ambient temperature. It's 25 degrees track temperature. It's looking pretty good conditions out there. Lindsay's racing tonight. So Paul Lindsay's usually a pretty avid commenter in the chat for the other races. So we've got to watch him tonight. What is this? Psycho Agency is using a game livery. The Jazz is stuck. He got stuck at work tonight. Like literally stuck. He could not get out of where he was. He only just left 15 minutes ago. It's about an hour drive from his home, and he's not going to be here tonight. So I do apologise on the behalf. I hope maybe he's watching. So shout out to Juzzy. Hope you're well. I hope you got home nice and safe and sound. Don't watch while you're driving your car. And Jono Stan for top finishing position. Yeah, Jono Stan, seriously, here he is. He's the man from last week. What a story. What a race. I did like his comment in the chat afterwards. It was something along the lines of not bad for a GT Sports pleb. I thought that was really good. It's a bit Mark Webber-esque, that sort of attitude, who won his first Grand Prix here in 2009. Even after receiving the drive-through penalty, he just managed to take home his first victory here. So a little bit of Australian history here. Yeah, this man, let's see what he can do this round. Andrelli P&L having a few number issues. Pesky and Cheese in that Noodle and GRT Psycho. Yeah, so yeah, number one. I haven't seen a number one car out there before. So we'll check that out as we go along. Maybe JJ might have a chat to them during the week, but we're just going to deal with it for now. I think I've worked out the logo this week. We're going to put it down here, and then when we do the onboard, I just switch it off, and then I'll make sure I remember to switch it on again. So sometimes I do that with my microphone if I can turn it on. In terms of times around here, in practice, a 1:55 was fastest in free practice. We'll see how close they can get to that. I think it's going to be that man again. Footner is going to be looking to set the pace. He did take pole position last week in race 1. This is a reverse grid in race 2, and he did his utmost to try and win race 2, but couldn't quite do it. And it was Jono Stan who took out the, I'm not going to say miracle, it was a gutsy drive. It was a very, very gutsy drive. And as we see, Footner, he's already set the fastest lap so far. 1:55 flat metal steel. The ICR driver, he's coming around now. He's about to set the time. Here goes P2. Can't do. So great performance last round. He goes to, no, he's just on a hot lap now. What about ROOZ? Let's see, that Aston Martin is still getting himself sorted. Riggsy is yet to set a lap as well. 269. Who's that? Incy. There we go. Paul Ince. Give us a Riggsy hot lap. All right, done. We will jump on board with Riggsy in a moment. Your request is my command, is what they say. I don't even know if you could say something about that today in 2021 though, could ya? Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright, let's just quickly finish this off. Command good. So this is the man who was responsible for the intro video. Him and Andrali. So he's the man to thank. Where is Riggsy? Alright, let's do it. Let's have a look. So he's coming through turn 6 forward curve, I do believe is what they call it. Less than 10 minutes to go. Coming into the right hand of the stadium section. Some nice lines through there. Very gentle on the throttle. Traction control 6. You can see down there in the bottom right hand corner. As I turn the logo off. Coming up through the Michael Schumacher S's. Really important. I get right through there. And he's coming to turn 11, so what's called what's finding curve. So you're using all of the curving there. Really crucial to get the nice time through there. A little bit of traffic up ahead. Looks like an Aston Martin. I think might be ROOZ. Pulls out of the way. He's going to take Advent Bogan. And then he's going to brake as late as he dares into the chicane here, just before the 50 metre mark, maybe right on it. Sensing a little bit of the curve on the entry. Rides the curve on the exit. Now this final right hand's a bit of a tricky one, sort of a late apex. Drifts the car out, up through the gears, along the front straight. I think that's good enough for P3 from Riggsy, 155.9. We're following a little bit further because he a little bit late. So this is down into first gear for turn 1. Just a bit of a tricky lip that you have just there. So it's a 10-degree curve as you lean into it. Really got to be patient. This part keep a nice tight line down into first gear. Hugging the curve. And we're going to throw it here through turn 4. Nice and easy on the power. Goes again into turn 5. So we got a good lap there, Riggsy. We'll see. Hold it. So it's good enough for P3. So there you go. That's our first request. Sorted. It's Footner up the top there. He's on pole position. This man here, Fresh Prince, is currently set a time yet. We have almost halfway through the session. Riggsy's got some admirers. Adman, nice work, Riggsy. Smooth application. He's a very smooth operator, isn't he? So, P3 around here. We'll see if he can have a good night tonight. So we've gone just over halfway qualifying. So we still have 4 drivers left to set a time. This man's just warming up his tyres, so we'll get off him for now. Mr. N. Wilson. I like Mr. N. Wilson. Mr. N. Wilson for ROOZ Racing. He's currently P6 in that Ferrari of his. He does improve on his time, so he moves up into P6. What about the Branchy, who's just ahead of Mr. N. Wilson? He's just popping it across the line there. I saw him with 300. Oh, Riggsy, back to our man. No, alright, he's going to hold him there. Who's that in the background? Is that Metal Steel in the background? He turned around. Might be. 1, 2, 3. Fresh Prince. Is he beginning a hot lap, or is he going for one? I think he's about to start one. So as he comes into turn 1, it's a very hard brake. He's got the lights on. Fly Sky, let's go GRT, Games and Racing Team. Got some support for those guys tonight. It just comes through here. Now this is turn 3, so this is a tight, almost like a hairpin left-hander. Try and get a nice run, so that use the curb a bit through there. Don't run too far over though, because it can invalidate your lap time through there. Easy on the brakes into turn 5. So it's looking like a tidy lap for now. There's only 3 drivers that have yet to set a time. This man is one of them. HSV and Jono Stan, race winner from race 2 last round. You guys in the pits. We've got 5.5 minutes left in the session. We're going to do 60 minutes around the famous Nurburgring GP circuit. One of my favourites. Had the pleasure of visiting in real life. Doing a lap around the Nordschleifer. Very fun. Highly recommended. Definitely on the bucket list for quite a few people. You tick that one off, luckily enough. Still to go. It's Fresh Prince still on the lap. 1:54.6 is the pole position time. Bryce Footner in the Bentley. It's a Bentley 1-2. Selby Acoustics Racing Bentley. He's in P2 of Cart Dude, and then Mercedes of Rigsy. Alright, so Fresh Prince just about to finish his lap now. A few drivers out on the circuit. Still 26 degrees and optimum, so perfect conditions. No weather to speak of yet. It is variable. Last week, we'll see if it repeats the dose. Fresh Prince, he goes P15 with that lap. This man here, HSV, been doing pretty good in the Porsche Cup Series. I haven't checked it out. I'm not doing anything on a Thursday night. Check it out, 8 o'clock on the ROOZ network. As Incy moves into P16. We had a full grid last week. We combined them. Tier 1, Tier 2. Good fun. Awesome fun. Considering that there was like different levels of drivers. Everyone was very well behaved. 465 Aaron for Selby Acoustic Racing. He's currently P6 and we've got 4 minutes left in the session. This qualifying session for the round 5 of the Nurburgring. Chubb, he's in P9 for ICR. He remains down there. Footner, so currently on pole. Fly Sky, nice time from Footner. Pro level. Well, he has won 2 of the 3 races that he's raced so far. Definitely looking like he is a prospective pro driver. Yeah, he tried his absolute hardest last week to make it 2 from 2, going from P20 to P1. But yeah, had some late race incidents and yeah, he got a 25-second penalty, so he couldn't do it, but gave it an absolute crack, and that's all you can ask. Vic Chan, yes, Footnote needs a run in the Pro. Rookie of the season for sure. Yeah, that was talked about, I believe, last week. I'm not too sure if we do a Rookie of the season. I could stand completely corrected. Might jump on board on this lap. He's 3/10 up on his time. So he's going to try and solidify that P1 even further. I might just shut up for a bit. Work. Up. Very late breaking into the chicane, throwing it through there. So he's definitely got confidence in the car. Still 2/10 up. This is going to be another fast one. Crosses the line. He goes a quarter of a second faster than his previous best time. So he is 1.2 seconds ahead of Rigsy, who's in P2. He's absolutely destroying them right now. Definitely at a pro level, this man here. I think he did. Oh no, that's Mr. N. Wilson. So that's coming around the final turn. He will want to put that back into the pits and go again, as we've got just over a minute left in qualifying. It's Footner. He's 1.2 seconds ahead on pole position. He's braining him out there. Metal Steel, he'll remain in P16. The Branchy had a good race last round. He raced in the Porsche Cup Series at Kyalami last week as well. ROOZ in that mean-looking Aston Martin. Let's see what he can come up with. He's P10, 1.8 seconds. That's a pretty spread out field. Fresh Prince, we saw him earlier. A few guys starting now to go into the pits. We've got 30 seconds left. Kamangu. Who else do we have? 111. Gaza! Gaza's here. Everyone, here he is. He's P6. He's having a good run. What about Rigsy? He remains in P2. 45. Cart Dude moves up into P2. So he knocks off Riggsy. What about Aaron? He doesn't improve. He's still in P9. So we've gone 000. Let's try and pick up the remaining cars on the circuit. Where are you? 593. Oh, 599. Alright, here he is. Metal Steel's going to lead us away. I think we've got quite a few guys in the pits. Almost half the field. The other half are out there trying to improve their times, jostling for the final positions in qualifying as we're about to get 60 minutes underway. This qualifying session's gone by pretty quick, I reckon. That's what it feels like to me anyway. Hopefully it does to you. The Branchy is following him, so we'll see if he can improve. Metal Steel crosses the line. Hey, he goes P13. Nice, up from P17. The Branchy, he moves up into P10. See how many of the other drivers are starting out there as well. Here's Kamangu. Only got a minute and a half left. Jono Stan up there in P4. So just following on from his form drive of the season so far, I would think. And if we do any awards or polls or things like that, someone in the background went off. There was a Bruce Hale Racing car. I don't know which one it was. 196. As Kamangu, he remains in P12. That was Jono Stan. Speak of the devil. Here he is. He remains in P4. I'm going to just keep it on Jono Stan for now, because once the time runs out, it then will stop. There we go, and that's what I'm going to be. That's the car that we'll start on. So that is our grid for round 5 of the Pro-Am series. It is that man again, Footner, unstoppable. With Bruce Hale Racing, congratulations to him for pole position. That is a very, very rapid time. That's a 154.426. Well done to him. Congratulations. Only 6/10 ahead of Cart Dude. So Cart Dude was able to close that gap. So well done to Cart Dude for Selby Acoustics Racing. And then Riggsy. Might do a bit more on board with Riggsy. He is the Gamesman Racing Team. That's what I thought. Jono Stan in P4. I do believe has a bit of a arrive and drive style. I love it. I love that. So I'm just doing it because I love doing it. Gaza, P6. Well done to Gaza Chap for ICR in P7 there. Mr. N. Wilson. Nice, and Mr. Consistency. I like to think of Mr. N. Wilson. He's always up there contending. The Branchy in P9. Then Aaron. So a couple of Selby Acoustic Racing guys together. Bruce for Gamesman Racing Team. Who else do we have? Kamangu. He's in P12. Metal Steel. I always think of Metal Gear Solid when I see that username. I don't know about you, but that's what I do. Pesky 1. Fresh Prince in his McLaren. P&L McLaren. Cart Dude. P16. I don't know. Cart number 1, sorry. We got them mixed. I got them mixed up last week. HSV. He's in P17. Haggis. Down there in P18. Then Incy and Cheese Noodles. I think that's a name I haven't seen for a little while. But anyway, nonetheless, give us your predictions in the chat. Who do we have? What was it? Well done, Footner from Vic Chan. It's going to be a close midfield race. I agree. Slambo. Wow, Footner smashed it. Yes, he did. 6/10 ahead of Cart Dude there. It was a little bit wider there for a while between when Riggsy was up there in P2, but Cart Dude was able to come in and close that gap. Still at 6/10. That's impressive. But yeah, give us your predictions in the chat, and I'll read them out. Also, wait there. Throw us a like. Throw us a subscribe. This is the ROOZ channel. We're just getting off the ground at the moment. I think we're above 50 subscribers, which is awesome. But I know there's a lot more than 50 people in the 50 members in the ROOZ community. So throw us a like, throw us a subscribe. It does wonders for the channel. We're fledgling at the moment, is what they like to call it. What do they call it? Like a startup. We need to remain agile and nimble. We need to pivot. All those big corporate words, just meaningless and soulless. But anyway, if you work for a big corporate, I know that I do. I feel like that way sometimes. But you know what? Puts food on the table, pays my bills. Sometimes you just got to do it, all right? All right, 30 seconds before we start this one. This is going to be round 5 of the Race on Oz Pro-Am race.
Seconds.
Hope you're all doing well. I know a lot of Australia's in lockdowns and whatnot. So I hope you've managed to keep safe. That's the main thing.
10 seconds.
Most of them coming out of Sydney. I don't know about Sydney. It's looking a little bit sketchy right now. We'll see for them. But the rest of everyone else seems to be going all right. Speaking of all right, we're about to get this one started. That is a grid. Yeah, it's Footner. That man again on pole position. Here's that man from last week, Johnny Stan. That's very distinct green Lamborghini. This is usually the part where I ask Juzzy what are his thoughts. There's no idea. Jamie Kosa, great quality for BHR. 4 of the top 8. Awesome lap from Footner. River. Oh, is that the River Runs rig name, maybe? Okay. Maybe. I'd assume so. Yeah, so that's a good result. River. That's it. Talking about victory. That's a man who took, was it? I can't remember. He did take a race win. I don't think he did in the last one. I know he's done really well in the Porsche Cup, which, by the way, is on Thursday night, 8 o'clock on the ROOZ YouTube channel. Check it out. It's getting better. It's going to be good. We're going to just sort of figure it out. But, yeah, mark my words. It's going to be good. Alright, so we're just coming around on the warm-up lap. Get side by side at the end there. Get this one started. Burrow Dog, the Cart Dude Footner rivalry resumes. Yes, it does. It was exciting between those two last round. Cart Dude has had some really good results. So I'm just going through here. So he took 2 second positions. So he was P2 in race 1. He was P2 in race 2. Before that, hadn't turned a wheel this season. So he came in, did a cracking job. And then here he is, P2, puts it on the front row for round 5. He will no doubt contend for the win tonight. It's going to be that man, Footner, though, who's also, he's got 2 race wins and an 8th to his name. He's definitely going to make it hard for him. And Riggsy up there, so let's see what Riggsy can do. He hasn't raced the last couple of races. He got 4th in Donington. P3, and then of course John O'Stan. He took out the win in race 2 last round. So he's once again in some good form. And then number 1, Psycho. Races in the Road Series. GT4 as it was last season. And that name Dazza, Chubb, Mr. M. Wilson, Branchy, Aaron. It's our top 10. Full grid now, 20 cars, even better. How good is that? 2 stops. Obviously, fuel is compulsory. Tyres are optional. Let's see what's about to unfold as they're all starting to. Sort of few. Oh no! Alright, lost it. Alright, that's unfortunate. Anyway. So, just obviously having some issues there with the server. We got all the way around till the end. But the server decided enough's enough and we're going to have to reset. Alright. So let me get back in there. We're just going to take a little break. Connect. Yeah. Alright, well, it's a good opportunity. Go grab yourself a drink. Maybe something to eat. Might finish off your dinner. Bit of a late dinner or early dinner for some, depending. And we'll oh, okay, so Brews got kicked from the server. Scott Simpson, Gazza will be on the podium. So that's one of his predictions. Yeah, got reset, server reset. 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. Oh, look at this!
Green light, go, go,
I'm
go.
the wrong, to the wrong server. Sorry. I was going to say, AM1, I can tell you, it's raining right now in AM1, unfortunately. Went to the wrong one. It was raining there. Poor buggers. Okay, so I wonder if that could happen here, possibly. Yeah, connect. All right. Looks like Adman might have a drink. He's got the what do you call them? Emojis, beer and wine. Went to a nice brewery on the weekend in Melbourne. It's called Bad Shepherd down in
Green
Cheltenham.
light, give it all you got.
Highly recommended. Good food, good service, good people, good beer. There you go, there's a plug. I have no association at all with Bad Shepherd, just a customer. Alright, so less than 4 minutes now to go before this one will start. Doesn't look like anyone's... Oh, HSV's out there. Might as well show something, right? Here we go, so... Might just watch him for a little bit. Let's just get a warm up. But, yeah, Vic Chan, the nerves will build up even more now. Yes. That's the thing with these resets. You kind of get into a bit of a rhythm. HSV's obviously wanting to keep that rhythm. That's why he's out there. I don't think anyone else is really enjoying it. Oh, yeah, they have. Chubb. So there's nothing against this. You don't necessarily know. It's not like another bag there. I just don't think a lot of guys would participate in it. I know when I used to race, I used to get weight. HSV is not that way inclined. He's ready to just keep warmed up. I guess it's like when you're playing any other sport. Oh, and he's gone up. He's gone very deep. I was trying to use a sports analogy there. But who else is out there? So it was Chubb in the Ferrari. 2 ICR boys. Yeah, but it's like sport, you know. If you have a break in the action, you want to keep warm, you want to, limber up, make sure you don't cool down. So these guys are doing the same, and I don't see it as being any other difference. Being any different to that. You still have a physical aspect to this, especially if you're driving with a wheel, which I think most guys do. Even if you're driving with a controller as well. It was a wild moment, wasn't it, Russell Evans? It was. I was a bit lost for words. I was trying to talk through it, but yeah, you got all sorts of shape there. Old HSV. Oh, we got someone else joining now. It seems to be the ICR crew. They're all out there. HSV, Metal Steel, and Chubb. Maybe they're in a party, decided, hey boys, maybe this is like a psych out sort of thing they're trying to do. Got a minute and a half left. We'll have another crack at it. Probably have rain now for the race. Yeah, well, it's raining in AM1, I can tell you that. Burrow Dog, man, I wish I was out there. Why aren't you Burrow Dog? Well, you're racing in this division. Where are you, Burrow Dog? You were 3rd in Snetterton in race 1, and you were 16th in race 2. Let us know, Burrow. Why aren't you out there? Cue the rainstorms. That would be good, wouldn't it? But it's not looking likely. It still says the ambient temperature is 19. Track temperature 25 and fast. It's gone from optimum to fast. Yeah. So less than a minute. We're going to have another go. Looks like Psycho is out there as well. There he is. game livery. Don't know how against the rules that is. Or if it is against the rules, or what's the deal. But anyway. Adman Burrow, you need to come and do the Porsche Cup, mate. Riggs is jumping on this Thursday. I'm sure Riggsy, yes, we had a miscommunication last week. Some guys forgot about it, but I'm looking forward to hopefully get to do co-commentate with Riggsy. That would be awesome. And yeah, come and do it, Burrow. Adman, I like it. Talking it up. I'm telling you, Porsche Cup, it's going to be a thing. People are going to get on board. From little things, big things grow. Be back bigger, better, faster, stronger after the mid-season break. All right. Well, wish you all the best, Burrow. Look forward to seeing you back after the break. Speaking of being back, we are back. And it says it's T-minus 2 minutes before we can have another go. Oh, Andrew Ali, do it, mate. I'm thinking of getting on the Porsche Cup. Do it. It's awesome. It's good racing. This week it is at Misano. It's the last one too. So that's round 3. We had a full grid last weekend. We combined the tiers. It was awesome fun. We'll see how we go for numbers again if we need to combine them. But yeah, do yourself a favour and get on board. All right, sound like Molly Meldrum. Okay, so. Oh, AM1 got a reset as well. Alright. Anyway. 1 minute away. What have we got here? What a shame we won't get to see the double file start. Yeah, I agree. That's not great. Scott Simpson, I jumped in the Porsche race last week for the first time and was awesome fun. There you go. Scott Simpson, thank you for your advocacy. Porsche Cup. It was a lot of fun last week around Kyalami. I reckon Misano is going to be just as good. I think I saw in the chat Vic Chan is going to make his first appearance in the Porsche Cup. Correct me if I'm wrong, Vic. But I think I saw that in the chat as we're T-minus 20 seconds to get in this race.
20 seconds.
See, round 5 of the Pro-Am division. Race on Oz underway. Whether you're watching us live or on delay, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And we're going to get this one underway. Shout out to Juzzy if you're watching Juzzy. Juzzy and his cookies. No cookie tonight. He'll be spewing too. He'll be like, oh, what? We don't race next week. We've got to buy. He's going to be upset at that. HSV is in the pits. So what is going on, HSV? Even better though, we've got the, I can have a look at everyone. I've got like the free camera, that's good. All right, let's go through the grid then. So HSV is in the pits. He's missed the buzzer. He's going to start from the pit lane. Mr. N. Wilson, Bruce Harrow Racing. He's going to start in P4. Oh, hang on, no. We've got to sort it out here. That wasn't P4. They got to get themselves sorted out before I do that. Good time to get in any requests. Requests for onboards, cameras, particular drivers, shout outs, whatever you want. Within reason, of course. Nothing untoward. But yeah, happy to try and make it as interactive as possible. Yeah, let's get ourselves work all out. But yeah, old HSV, he's not he's in the pits, not on the track. Big Chan, I'm ready for Porsche Cup this week, building more single arm strength. Well, that's good to hear. It's good to hear that hopefully it's all healing the way that it needs to, and that you're back to 100% in no time. Okay, so I think they're all trying to get into their positions. We've got an hour and 3 minutes. So that gives us time to do the lap. So they'll do this one, and then the next lap they'll get into formation. After this one, once they cross the line, I have to be super careful though, because they will not be able to ghost anymore. So that's very, very important. They want to cost themselves any damage. Never steal. Time 3:25. I think we finished late afternoon last round. Hopefully it does.
Green light, give it all you can.
Technically under race conditions. This means I'm going to be able to sort themselves out. Alright, there we go. Working it out. Alright, so the grid was Footner, Cart Dude, Riggsy, Jono, Stan, Psycho, Gaz is here, Chubb, Mr. N. Wilson, The Branchy, and Aaron, and up to P10. After that, it was Bruise, Kamangu, Metal Steel, Pesky, Fresh Prince, Cart Number 1, HSB, Haggis, Incy, and Cheese Noodles. So, they'll be able to sort themselves out. Footner's still in P. Yep, so he's moved his way up there. Once they come across the first timing beacon, then switch everything around. This Cart Dude, he will be very eager to get this one going. And resume that rivalry with Footner. Has had a phenomenal start to his Pro-Am career. Taking a win on debut in Barcelona, and then took race 1 last round. Race 2 was a different story, but he tried his absolute utmost to get back up there, but couldn't quite do it in the end. Mr. N. Wilson, he's going to start at P13, yeah, so he's where he needs to be. He's coming around turn 7 now, the stadium section. Look out for Psycho. I reckon he's a bit of a dark horse if things don't seem to go right. Mr. N. Wilson, P8, yeah, the Branchy, Aaron should be P10. There goes Bruce, Kamangu. So Aaron's just the cork in the bottle there. He's up a little bit too high. Steel. I want to get it sorted out pretty quick smart though, because we don't have much of the lap left. I have full faith. We've seen coordination required last round for the reverse grid. Everyone did it without any issues whatsoever. So I don't foresee any of that any issue with this one either. It's a bit more straightforward as well. So it looks like they've Kamangu's still in the wrong position. It should be P12 by Metal Steel. Metal Steel. Yeah. Send everyone up right now. Anyway. It needs to be sorted out after the race. We'll do that. But here comes Cart Dude. Side by side with Footner. So once they cross that line, go racing. Pit lane's open. Green light's on. Let's go racing. Round 5 of the Nurburgring for the Pro-Am. Looks like Footner got a good start. So did Jono Stan. He's going to challenge. He's going to challenge Kart Dude into turn 1. Oh, Footner runs wide. So Kart Dude's taking the lead. Jono Stan's managed to get through as well. So he moves up into P2. Footner into P3. Riggsy, he's had a good start. He's remained in P4. There's Psycho in the Audi. He's had a good start as well. You've got Gazzers here. He's fighting out position with Chubb in the ICR Ferrari. Looks like everyone's managed to get through without any incident. We've got a full pack who's made it through the first 4 turns. That's Aaron running a little bit wide on the grass. He gets overtaken by the Mercedes. That surely wasn't HSV. Too sure it was. He's behind Fresh Prince. But everyone's managed to get away without any issue. Footner though, he won't be particularly happy with that. He's behind Jono Stan, who is behind Kart Dude. So that's your top 3. Riggsy sitting there in P4 as they come up through the Michael Schumacher S's for the first time at full tilt. Footner is 6/10 ahead, so we know he definitely has the raw pace. Might be a little bit of strategy to play with it as well as the race progresses. But with the opening minutes of this one, the main thing is everyone is away. We're clean. We've got cars that are pretty close to one another as well. So I'll try and find the action. Something might be at the front though. That was one of the Bentleys, yeah. So that was, so it looks like Footner has managed to get past Kart Dude. So he's moved back up into P2. Oh no! Kart Dude touched Footner right at the last turn. Almost turned him around. Oh, they collide again. So Footner has lost it around turn 1. There's a little bit of argy-bargy between him and Kart Dude. He almost lost it earlier. Then he's lost it totally. And he's going to drop all the way down into P18 by the look of it. Metal Steel. He's going to be the first man to pit. So is Haggis as well. So where are you, Haggis? I'm just trying to tick him off on my counter. But at the front, it's Jono Stan once again. He finished the last race in P1. He's back there again. Kart Dude is going to give chase. He had a little bit of an incident with Footner there at the last 2, so that rivalry just gets another layer added to it. Riggsy, number 300. Might have had a little bit of contact there at the front of that Mercedes, but he's going well in P3. Gaz is here. Another Bruce Howard Racing Bentley. He's in P4. A newcomer, Psycho. A newcomer for me anyway. He's got some battle scars there as well already. Mr. Wilson, he's doing a good job. He's already moved up into P6. He started P8, so he's claimed a couple of positions up ahead of him. But Branchy, he's coming under fire now from Psycho as they head up through the Warsteiner curve. Heading up towards there. That was out of the Michael Schumacher S's. Oh no, the red mist. Yeah, it might have been a little bit of that between Kart Dude and Footner. A little bit of Morse code going on there. So coming around the final turn. So we've had a couple of guys already pit. So Metal Steel and Haggis. So they're right at the back as well as Footner. He turned it around. He dropped all the way down. So top 3 is Jono Stan, Kart Dude, Riggsy. It's pretty much kind of where it sort of started. Johnny Stan's the biggest move though. He's moved up from P4 into P1. Riggsy stayed in P3, Kart Dude stayed in P2. This is Footner, he's been the biggest loser so far. He's down in P16. Let's try and find the action. This is Chubb coming up the outside of Mr. N. Wilson, coming into turn 1. It's the long way around, but he'll have the inside line for the next turn. He's got a fair bit of cosmetic damage there to the side of his car there, Chubb. He's managed to squeeze past Mr. N. Wilson, who's going to have a go back through turn 4. He'll have to go around the outside. I think these 2 guys are going to take it all the way to turn 5. I'll get to you in a second, Adman. You left a very good comment there that I want to read out. We just won't take our eyes off this action so far. This is good racing between this is an ICR Ferrari versus a Bruce Hale Racing Ferrari. Got the Branchy just lurking in the background there, and the Selby Acoustics Racing Bentley. Let's keep an eye on these two and see if they can battle it out. But yeah, there is a difference between being fast and in control and being fast and out of control. Footnote, breathe, buddy. Fight your way back. That's good encouragement. He's got to mentally reset now. Work his way up the field. We know he has the pace. As we see HSV, he pits as well. So a couple of early pit stops there. 5.52. Got to stop go HSV. You got to stop go. 30-second penalty. That's not good for him. That's a little bit of insult to injury. Out in front, it's Jono Stan. He's 1 second ahead of Cart Dude. 1.1 now. I think he likes the P1, the old Jono Stan. Without Gaz's here. He started down there in P6. Played into P4. This is another Bruce Hale Racing Bentley. The other one of Footner. So well, that's down in P19. I don't think got any damage from that. It didn't look like it anyway. Psycho. I hope I didn't miss that move. No, I didn't. Yeah, Psycho just getting past the Branchy into turn 1. So very common overtaking spot. Pesky's going to try and sneak through as well. It's a bit of a 2-for-1 deal. Going around the outside. That is certainly the long way around through there, through turn 2. A bit of a sneaky over and under. Comes through turn 4, the right-hander. 135-degree right-hander for those who are keeping score at home. So Bentley versus Bentley. Bentley's didn't go that great last round for the pro drivers. A little bit different because the Bentley fills the spots in P2 and P4 right now. Going all right. No weather as yet. Track's at optimum. 18 degrees air temperature, 23 degrees. Ambient 18. Track's 23. Did drop quite cold towards the end of the race last week for the pro drivers, so I dare say we'll do that again. HSV get to serve that stop-go penalty. He's going to have to do that. He's plumb last, so that's where he's going to remain for a fair while, I would think. So he's able to himself back sorted. This is Haggis in the Ferrari. He's got the hard charging Footner behind him. What can he do? Come into turn 7, the stadium section. Footner sends it up the inside. Haggis can't really defend too hard through there. So Footner is going to begin his slow and steady rise up through the field. Keep an eye on him. He's got another cart in front of him though. It's this man here for Selby Acoustics Racing. This is cart number 1. Not cart dude. Cart number 1. Cart Uno. Pesky 1. A few ones, don't we? Pesky 1. He's in the pits. So some early stoppers. We'll get back to Footner in a moment. We'll monitor his progress closely. But the Branchy, he's all over the back of Psycho in the Audi. Car number 1. Another one. What is it with the ones tonight? 464 for Selby Acoustics Racing. He's been alright with the Branchy. Does the Porsche Cup, 8 o'clock Thursday nights. If you're not busy, come and watch on the ROOZ YouTube channel. Come through that stadium section. It's quite a sight to behold when you, I'm talking more on TV, when you see it. It's full. The flares are a little bit more relaxed in this part of the world, so look quite feisty in there, look quite the sight. So, a couple of Selby Acoustic Racing Bentleys. I'm sure their fearless leader watching tonight, K-Man, who's also, you guessed it, driving a Bentley this season. Come up through the chicane and finish another another lap. We've gone 10 minutes already. Been a pretty exciting 10 minutes. And the 10-minute mark, Branchy says, you know what? That's when I'm going to decide to come in. So the Branchy, he decides to pit. Where are you on my sheet, Branchy? He started P9. Lap 6. Out in front, it's Cart Dude. He is ahead of Riggsy, who's in P3. Jono Stan. What happened, Jono Stan? I've missed out what's happened. He's dropped down into P6. HS3, how are you commenting? You're racing room. What is it? Seems as if I provide a hell of a lot and get none in return. I think he might be serving his 30-second pit stop. But what happened to this man? Jono Stan, he was in the lead. Just having a look for the car. He's got any telltale signs? He might have touched someone or something. Got a little bit of cosmetic damage there at the front of the car. Not too sure. ROOZ joined the fight too. He did join the fight. Look at that. Right. Not doing great tonight. So he's up there in P4. Where did you start, ROOZ? You started P11. He's having a cracker. A bit of jumping around right now, but it's Cart Dude. He's 2.9 seconds ahead of Riggsy. Followed by Gazzers here, then this man ROOZ, then it's Chubb. He's also having a good race. Where did you start, Chubb? He started P7, he's up in P5. Jono Stan, so he's heading off somewhere. Then Psycho, Aaron, Mr. N. Wilson. And Incy. Hey, Incy. He started P19, Incy. He's up into P10. He's having a cracker. Oh, HSV's out. Serve must stop going. It didn't clear, so I'm not racing. He's done for the night. So we've lost one already. That's HSV. Oh, this is Aaron and Psycho coming out of the final turn onto the front straight. Let's see if he can get a good toe into turn one. Very, very common place to overtake. Not a lot around here. He's going to set it up the inside. Oh, they make contact. He turns. Oh, almost turns around. So Psycho just closed the door on him there. Did he redress? No, I don't think he did. No, I didn't really see if he needed to. Mr. N. Wilson. He's just lurking in the background there. His green helmet shimmering in the slightly sunny, more overcast conditions. But you get the picture. Just trying to paint one for you. Here's Aaron. So can he have another go? That's Psycho, who's up into P7. Just start Psycho. Oh, he started P5, so he's dropped a couple of spots. Into the stadium section. Just a nice little three-way battle here. Cheese Noodles, he pits as well. He started down in P20. He's moved his way up there into P13, so he's having a cracking start to this race. HSV will be nice and fresh for Thursday night Porsche Cup. Yes, he will. He's done extremely well. Oh, it's Aaron sends it deep. That was through the near the Warsteiner curve. Mr. N. Wilson's got to take advantage of this as well. He's got to go around the outside as they go up. Advent Bogan, that right-hander. And he's been able to slip through as well. So that was Aaron. Just sent it deep. Missed his braking mark. Overshot. And he's dropped a couple of positions. So that's one man's trash and another man's tragedy. He's decided to pit. It's a smart move from Aaron. He started in P10. He's currently P9. Where are we? Lap 8. That looks like Jono Stan is in as well. Yep. So we've got Bruce Hale Racing driver in the pits. Selby Kusiks are in the pits as well. This man here, Mr. N. Wilson, he's going to give chase to Psycho. It's a 4.1 second gap between Cart Dude and Riggsy at the front. Gazzers here is only a second behind Riggsy, so it's a little bit closer from P2, P3. And then Bruce, bit of a surprise packet. He's up there in P4 in that Aston Martin, and he turns around. Psycho almost. So I don't know if he got a little tap there or if he just got a massive snap of oversteer and lost traction. I'm not too sure. But they've both been able to keep going. There's Jono Stan and Aaron still in the pits there. Mr. N. Wilson, lights are blazing on that Ferrari. giving chase to the Audi. Right, let's jump on board with Mr. N. Wilson. Just watch him try and chase down Psycho in the Audi. Let's ride on board for a little bit. This is waiting for the Schumacher-esses. Not sure when they named the Schumacher-esses. Did have a famous win here with Benetton days. Last lap pass at the chicane. What do we got here in the chat? HSV will be nice and fresh, that's right. Porsche Cup Thursday night. Saturday. Good racing. Great time temps. Wrong. Last week for race one. Psycho heading through chicane here. See if the Ferrari can make up a little bit of ground on the front straight. Psycho's just got a little gap on him, but not enough to get significant tow. Downhill right-hander. Not able to make enough ground on him there. Let's do a bit of helicam action. One of my favourite camera angles. 5:08 PM local time there. Time is flying by, so I'd say we're going to go into the night potentially. Is this one? Night finish. We've got over 40 minutes left. It's a little bit deep there. Turn 7. Around. I think these are the closest two on the track. Yeah, it's pretty spread out. Pit stops have been happening though. What have we got? Footner. He's already stopped once. So he's moved his way up into P11 already. He's chasing down Camango, who hasn't stopped yet. The Branchy, Metal Steel, Aaron, cart number 1, Haggis, Jono Stan, Pesky, Cheese Noodles, and HSV's out. So, got quite a few cars that have already made their first stops. We're only 9 laps in. So a little bit of early strategy. So half the field has stopped once. The rest of the field has yet to stop. We'll see where those top 10 guys decide to pit. Who's that? That's Incy. There he is. He's having a good start. He started P19. He's up into P8. Lovely sounding Aston Martin. Heads up the front straight. Mr. N. Wilson, can he get a run on Psycho? Last to first challenge. Yeah, well, he kind of did that last week. Fly Sky in race 2, the sprint race. We all saw how that ended. Hopefully he has a little bit better luck, a better outcome this week than he did in the sprint race at Snetterton. Did declare my love for that track the other week as well. Had an awesome time commentating it. That was lots of action, sprint races, loved it. Loved the 60-minute stuff too. He's the first of the one-stoppers. Yeah, he is. He's leading the pack. The Branchy. I'd say he's going to be a contender. He'll be definitely in the mix there as well. Metal Steel for ICR. Mr. N. Wilson just slowly chipping away at Psycho here. Just nice and patient. Set him up. Strike when he needs to. Warsteiner curve. Right-hander. Some nice tight lines through 10 and 11. This is the Warsteiner curve now. My affinity with this track isn't as high. It's alright. I can't say that I love it. But still not bad to watch racing. Field is quite spread at the moment, so that's why I'm just keeping the camera on here. Gazza! He's pitting. Gazza's in the pits, everyone. Lap 11. We are over 20 minutes, so we're third race distance. It is Kart Dude doing it pretty easy right now. He's 6 seconds ahead of Riggsy. He's having a good race, Riggsy. P3 is ROOZ. And that man Gazza, there he is in the pits. As HSV's stricken, stranded, whatever you want to call it. Mercedes, ICR Mercedes down the front there. Look at this Chubb. He is, for a 20-minute race, looks like he's been going around there for hours with all the little cosmetic damage to his car. He's been in quite a few little scrapes and fights and whatever it is. Where'd you start, Chubb? You started P7. He's up in P5. It looks like it's been a hard earn. P5. Gasser still in the pits. Alright, Mr. N. Wilson. Psycho's doing a good job of keeping him behind. Yet, neither of these drivers have pitted yet, so still have 2 stops to complete. Let's see, can he get any closer at turn 7? No, he can't. Just having a look at Haggis. He's down there in P16. Just follow this till the end. You know what it's like. As soon as you step away, something happens. It's kind of like the commentator's curse in reverse. There you go. Reverse commentator's curse. That is Incy. Just starting to make up a little ground behind these two. Here we go, Mr. N. Wilson. Going to come through Advan. Turn 12. Set him up for a move. Oh, he's having a look. He's having a look. Loose at the back. This is all great for Incy though. So he's going to be like, yeah, boys, you fight it out between yous. I will just slowly creep up, which is exactly what he's doing. And he'll just try and swoop in and take advantage of a mistake if they make one. Close enough there to have an attempt. We'll have a quick look at Haggis and kart number 1. This is down in P15, P16, so this is an ICR Ferrari. Chasing down a Selby Acoustics Racing Aston Martin. One of 3 Aston Martins in the field. Bruce, Incy and kart number 1. Mean looking cars, I reckon. Keep one eye on this action and another eye on Mr. N. Wilson and Psycho there in P5, P6. Nice and wide through the final turn onto the front straight. Yeah, this little right-handed sort of kink, if you like, 10 degrees curve. Comes into Yokohama. Sorry, the Haug Hacken, sorry, is turn 1. The Hacken, I assume is German for hook. Haugen hook. Oh, Mr. N. Wilson, he's 2/10 behind now. Inching ever closer. Good hard racing between these two drivers right now. Keeping us well entertained. I hope you're entertained on the stream as well. Looks like he's got a nice run. He's going to have a look up the inside. Whoa. He had a look at that same spot last lap. Mr. N. Wilson might start to feel a little bit frustrated. He goes up the inside around the final turn though. So maybe Psycho ran it just a little bit wide. It's got to be a drag up the front straight. They're going to go through the 10-degree kink into Hacken Haug. Haug Hacken. It's the hook. It's turn 1, whatever you want to call it. Didn't have enough momentum though to slip it up the inside. Excitement levels though in that car behind the wheel. Mr. N. Wilson, he'll be starting to, heart rate will be rising. Psycho runs a little bit deep there through turn 3. Oh, that was enough for Mr. N. Wilson to squeeze past through turn 4. So, what about Incy? Is he able to convert on that mistake? No, he's not. So, we did see Psycho send it a little bit deep towards the end of the last lap. And that has provided the opportunity for Mr. N. Wilson to loss through. He's now in RD5. That'll update once the timing screen gets itself sorted. Nice work from Mr. N. Wilson. A bit of patience and persistence pays off. And he's able to get through without any incident. Now it's going to be Incy. He's going to have a go at Psycho. In the meantime, Metal Steel, he's in for his second stop. And Cheese Noodles has completed his second stop as well. So those two drivers, 3 to run till the end. We are approaching the halfway mark, so we're just 4 minutes away from that. Like an Incy here, he's showing great pace. He started P19, he's moved up in P7. He runs a little bit deep there. Look who it is! It's Fresh Prince. He is. Where'd you start, Fresh Prince? Oh, you started P15. Alright, so he's joined the party. This is all for P6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Kamangu, he's a little bit further back from this little group. Footnut, on the other hand, we'll keep an eye on him. He is in P10. So he's just behind Kamangu. Footnut has pitted once already. Behind Mr. N. Wilson. This is going to be a good little scrap here. I can feel it. Lights are blazing from Mr. N. Wilson and Psycho. I saw someone had their hazard lights on. Snetted it. I can't remember if it was a pro or pro-am race. Don't have that issue right now. Track's still optimum. Temperature dropping a little bit. 16 degrees ambient. 19 degrees track temperature. Still optimum. Doesn't look like we have any weather on the way. It looks like it's going to remain cloudy. Step away for a moment. Haggis, he's 3/10 behind kart number 1. So he's been stuck behind that Selby Acoustics Racing Aston Martin for a little while now. Maybe he's starting to get itchy feet. I don't miss anything here. Incy. Inching closer. He's going to get a good run. Coming out of 11. That was Warsteiner. Going through Advan now. He's going to try and set him up for a pass through the chicane. Goes up the inside. No, not far enough yet. Incy looking very racy. Stop and go cleared. Hey, there you go, HSV. Your stop and go is cleared now. Good to go, mate. You can jump back in. Brixie!
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
He pits for the first time. Lap 15, and it's the halfway mark. So here's the first of the front runners to pit. Psycho. Having a look at Mr. N. Wilson again. What happened to Fresh Prince? He sort of just dropped off this pack. Maybe he made a mistake. Incy, though, he's not made any mistakes. He's had a cracking, mistake-free race so far. Just trying to hook that left wheel around the curve there at turn 3, which is the optimum racing line. So it just helps you pull the car around, keep it to the left-hand side of the track, and then you can open it up for the right-hander at turn 4. The 90-degree right-hander. Kamangu, he's in the pits. Found out he's a big basketball fan, Michael Jordan fan. Lap 15. Don't want to harp on it. Porsche Cup though, Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Through his YouTube channel, he's number 23. In a red and black livery. He's one of the drivers that gave it a go. Did quite well too. So, video producer extraordinaire, intro videos, Stephen Andrali. Incy. Starting to really pile that pressure on. Psycho. Kart Dude, he pits from the lead. So that will be his first stop. He's decided the halfway mark is his time. Incy not as close as last lap. ROOZ, he's pitted. Look all the way down to P11 on my sheet here, and Incy He's ducked out of the battle with Psycho. He's pitting Mr. N. Wilson. He's coming into the pits as well. So we've got a flurry of activity now. I think HSV's gotten going again. But it is Mr. N. Wilson. He's pitting. He's decided halfway mark is for him as well. Incy. He's pitting as well. Lap 16. And then ROOZ as well. I think I've already got him too. So, oh no, HSV's not guns in the pits. But anyway. Alright, so let's get back to it. Where's Footner? Here he is. In PA. No, I think it's got the time screen will update. We'll move up a couple of spots. We'll move past Mr. N. Wilson. Fresh Prince, did you keep on going around? Yes, you did. Oh, Incy! He got a stop go. Oh, no! Another Aston Martin moving right behind him too. That's cart number 1 for Selby Acoustic Racing. He's got to cruise around the outside. Through turn 1, so insult to injury, a bit of salt in the wound. Gets a stop-go penalty, and he loses another spot. He will not be a happy chappy at all. I'm sure we'll hear about it one way or another. Cart dude, he has stopped. He's got that man Psycho. We've given a lot of screen time to him tonight. Rightfully so, he's been in some good scraps. He's going to be chased down by Cart Dude. So Psycho and Chubb are P2 and P1 respectively. They're yet to stop. So is Fresh Prince. He's up there in P4, but he's yet to complete a stop. Drivers that have completed both stops. There's Metal Steel, Pesky, Cheese Noodles, and HSV. They're all done. And then we see on the screen that Incy has to serve a penalty. Is that Psycho in the pits? It is Psycho in the pits. Decides to pit for the first time out of P3. He started P5. He's having a very tidy evening, afternoon, whatever we want to call it. Let's go local time. Jono Stan. What happened, Jono? He's stopped already. He's all the way down to P15. So not a great result for him considering that he started up in P4, was leading the race. Mysteriously dropped down into P6. Now he finds himself behind his Bruce Hale teammate, Mr. N. Wilson, down there at P14 and 15 for each of these drivers. And he's going to duck into the pits. Jono Stan says, I'm going to get my second stop cleared, out of the way and done. He stopped about 10 laps ago, lap 8. And who's that in there? 269, that's Incy serving his stop-go penalty. So it's going to feel like an absolute eternity for him. What isn't an eternity though is Aaron. He is chasing down ROOZ, who's recently completed his stop. He's there in P7. Aaron stopped as well. So this is for true position. Lights ablaze. Oh, that was a Bruce Hale Racing Bentley, I think I saw in the background go right off. No. But Adman, Footno's on the hunt. Should be an interesting last 10 minutes. Still got 25 to go, but I'm with you. Where are you, Footno? Look at that! He's moved his way up into P4. Wow. He's got the bit between his teeth. He will be wanting redemption. He's not going to be too far away from his nemesis. Cart Dude. Runs wide through there. That was coming out of the chicane into turn 15, final turn. Comes around the late apex. Looks like the sun is beginning to set. Do a bit of on-board action. Let's see how he's going. 6:36 local time. Daylight savings. So the sun is still up. He's going. So we saw that he was 6 tenths ahead in P1, pole position. That's interesting. Traction control 1. Snap oversteer, losing traction, but he goes alright. Pretty easy to go through there, turn 4. Gaz is gone. There we go. Thanks, Andrali. That was him. You're absolutely right. That was him flying off in the background. Thank you for the update. Very well spotted. Thank you. Appreciate that. So that is, he can see who's ahead of him now. I believe that's Fresh Prince. He's getting to pit though. That's the next car. Pushing pretty hard here. Things, who knows? Right, so he's pushing pretty hard in the as the light is beginning to disappear. I think it was 6:30 local time is what we saw before. Haggis though, he's still behind kart number 1. He will be getting very sick of seeing the back of that Aston Martin. I have Psycho in front of him. He was running quite high earlier on. He recently made a stop, so that's why he's down a little bit further. Drivers yet to make a stop. Oh, Fresh Prince. He was one of those drivers, but he's now off my list. He's alright. He's down in P4. It's lap 19. Who do we have who's yet to pit? It is Chubb. And Fresh Prince was one of them. That was pretty much it. Now there's just one Chubb. He's in P1 right now. ICR represent. Another ICR car right now who's looking to move up the spot, trying to get past kart number 1. Aaron is in the pits. Let's see. He pulls out of the draft, goes back in, pulls out again. Does he have enough to send it into turn 1? No, he doesn't. Both cars lights ablaze. No flashing though. Juzzy would be happy with that. Doesn't like the flushes, Juzzy. Aaron, he's completed both of his stops. He stopped about 10 laps ago as well. We don't count the laps, we count the minutes, but just to keep an eye on in terms of pit stops and whatnot. Just trying to keep everyone in the loop. Haggis looking for a way past this Aston Martin on kart number 1. Providing a little bit of opportunity to that man again. He's been on the screen a lot. Mr. N. Wilson. I like it, Adman. I'll get to that comment in a moment. So, let's get on these two. Haggis. It's going to be, it'll be Days of Thunder moment when Footner comes up behind Kart Dude. Remember me. Man, who doesn't remember that scene? That's pretty... Every sort of motorsport fan, you have to have seen that movie. I like it. Andrali likes it as well. Big Chan likes it. Everyone likes it. I wonder if Haggis likes it. I don't want to find out. We want to watch him keep driving. He's got the lights on now. He's got the enduro lights. He means business. He needs to get past this Aston Martin. He's sick of looking at it. All got their lights on now. Loving it. Chubb, he's up to pit, he's out in front. Kart Dude, he has made the stop. Footner is 11 seconds behind him. Briggsy, oh, this is Haggis setting up the inside of turn 15. Can he make it stick, get the drive off the final turn? Yes, he can. It's going to be drag up the front straight. Mr. N. Wilson as well. He's going to try and take a spot from kart number 1. We saw Briggsy in the pits. He's coming out now behind this group. Mr. N. Wilson, he's got to send it up the inside. We've seen this happen a few times tonight. Oh, is he able to get the result? He's going to have to hang it around the outside. No, he doesn't. He's able to take the position before. So, kart number 1, he's dropped a couple of spots. Briggsy, he's completed both stops now. So, he's going to be a contender. He's just down there in P6. Seen the pace from him. He's run up the front all night. Going to be there in the end. We've only got 20 minutes left. This has been an exciting 40 minutes. 2/3 of the way through. Let's see what the final 20 minutes have in store for us. This is Season 4, Round 5. This is Race on Ice. This is the Pro-Am division. My name's Nick. Juzzy's here in spirit, everyone. He's here with his cookie in spirit. But he got stuck tonight, so he's not here with me, holding it down. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Throw us a like, throw us a subscribe. Help out the channel. Mr. Wilson. So he's going to chase down another Ferrari. While Psycho's come under a lot of pressure tonight. He's had dudes chasing him left, right, and centre all race. ROOZ, he is going to come into the pits. He was just behind Branchy. So the drivers now starting to get both their stops out of the way. This is another man. We're setting this up for a cracking finish. We've also got the story of Footnote, who's in P3, 10 seconds behind Cart Dude, Mr. N. Wilson. He's going to complete his second stop as well. Mr. N. Wilson, there you are. You're on my list. So Haggis giving chase down the front straight. Close enough. He's having a look. He's having a big look. Ooh, that could have ended in tears. They both fight on. Live to fight another day. And Drelly. Footnote, driver of the day. Adman comment of the day. I was thinking comment of the day for Adman actually on Drelly. Nice of you to point that out. The Days of Thunder reference. I like it. Right, just coming now. This is turn 5 and 6. This is Haggis chasing down Psycho. He's got a game livery. Too sure if that's against the rules or not. Let's see if he can close up the gap as they come past one of the was it P&L Bentley. I'm not too sure who it was. Chubb. He's pitting from P1, lap 22, his first stop of the race, so he's gone late. Haggis tucking in behind Psycho. Looks like he's becoming a little bit impatient now, wanting to get past that Audi. Got to give it to Psycho. He's managed to keep a lot of cars behind him. He's done it in a very fair way too. It's what we love to see. Caliber of driver in this league is phenomenal, whether it's Pro-Am, AM1, AM2, doesn't matter, Porsche Cup, doesn't matter, it's cracking racing, great driving, always fun to watch. And Haggis, he's decided to pit, so he thought better of it, he's not going to battle away, he will complete a stop just to get out of that little battle with Psycho, and think a little bit further ahead. It's Cart Dude is now in P1. Footnote. Right, Footnote. There's Chubb. Chubb is, yeah, he's past him. So once the timing sorts itself out, it is going to be what everyone wants to see. Footnote versus Cart Dude. Round 2 of this race. It'll be round 3 if you include a couple of weeks ago. It's the battle everyone wants to see. Alright, kind of got a little bit of a lull here. Everyone's quite spread out. We had the late pit stops. Drivers that are who need to complete one more stop. Incy, Kamangu, and there's cart number 1, Psycho, Fresh Prince, Branchy, Chubb, Footnote, and Cart Dude. The gap is 7.8 seconds. Vision's dancing through his head of what happened in the opening minutes of this one, saying, I want to get back up there this race, I want to win it. Does he have revenge in his mind? I don't know. I think that's maybe going a little bit too assumptive there. I'm not a mind reader. All I can say though, if I was in his position, I would definitely want revenge. I would want redemption. I would want to make it an absolute point winning this race. He has the pace to do it. 7.7 seconds behind Cart Dude. Both drivers need to pit again. The highest runners of drivers that have no more stops to complete, so completing both of them, is ROOZ. He's down there in P8. He's having a cracking run. He started in P11, so he's moved up 3 spots throughout the race. He was racing a little bit higher than that earlier. But yeah, he's going alright. Then you got Riggsy in there as well, P9, so he's going to be in the mix at come the final minutes of this one. And we do have less than a quarter of the race left. 14 and a half minutes remaining in this one. It's been good. This has been a cracker of a race. We've had passing, we've had good racing, we had a little bit of controversy. Yeah, this has been good. Kamangu, look at that poor little McLaren. That has been in the wars. That's a man. He would live by the adage. Rubbin's racing. That car looks a little bit beat up for him. So whether it's cosmetic or he's suffered any more further damage, we don't know. He's battling away there in P11. He's trying to chase down that Selby Acoustics Racing Bentley of Aaron. Representing tonight Kamangu. It's Gamesman Racing Team. No, it's Pagnian. I think Pagnian has some good deals right now. It's on their website the other day. Just having a look around. I think they've got some good deals. They're, what do you call that repeat advertising? When you go to a site and they start appearing on your search page all the time. Whatever that is, it's working, Pagnian. Some money well spent in who the provider is. He's going to give chase to Aaron. It's 6.4 seconds now between Footnote and Cartoon. For the top position, Psycho, he pits. So that'll be both his stops done. Psycho. There we go. He hit it not that long ago. About 15 odd minutes ago. So he's going to complete his second mandatory stop. 5.9 between this man here, Cart Dude, and another Bentley driver, which is Footnote. Yeah, so a little low. We're coming towards the end, but most drivers have completed both of their stops. We lost one driver tonight. It was HSV. Here we go, Cart Dude pitting. Where is Footnote? Coming around the final turn. Alright. So he is going to have a lap. Is he going to respond? Can he set a fast one here and duck into the pits at the end? Or is he just going to try and go as long as he can and leave that stop as far into the race as he possibly dares? We are about to find out over the next 11 and a half minutes. We are set up for a cracker. Be a grandstand finish. Stick with us. Don't know where else you need to be. It's Tuesday night. It's 9:30 local time. What time that is in your time zone? They say it be close to bedtime for some of you. Look at those lights are blazing. Can't do it. It looked like it was just a splash and dash for him. Darkness is descending upon the track. Don't know if it will go full dark. Fresh Prince, he's going to complete his second stop. Where are you, Fresh Prince? There we go. He pitted not that long ago. And then cart number one. He's going to finish his stop as well. His second. I don't know when he completed his first, but his second now. Alright, where are you, Cart Dude? He's just coming up through Ford Curve, turn 6. This man, Footnote, comes through the Warsteiner Curve now. So that's the gap. That little 550 that's coming up through the Michael Schumacher S's. Is it going to be enough time for Footnote to make a stop on this lap? Let's stick with him. Let's see what he does. He's pounding the curves. What is that behind him? That is one of the P&L drivers. That's Pesky. Alright, Footnote staying out. He will not respond as yet. As we're into the single digits now. Less than 10 minutes left. This is Season 4, Round 5 Pro-Am. Race on Oz. enjoying it as much as I am. Kamangu and then P10 yet to pit. Needs to pit one more time. Branchy, Chubb, and Footnut. One more stop. So turn that little box from an orange one to a green one. Green is go. Green is good. Green means that we've done everything that we need to. Drop some fuel in it, if you so like. Drop some, change some tyres. Not required. Branchy, he's pitting. Where are you, Branchy, on my list? Where did you start? You started P9. Comes in on this lap. He had a pretty long second stint there. Let's see where he comes out. So he has this man, ROOZ, behind him. So ROOZ is going to take a position. Well done to ROOZ. Riggsy is the next one up. This is for GRT. He slips through. Now Aaron in the Bentley. Can he make up a position? So ROOZ is underway now. Then Kamangu. This is going to be tight. This is teammates. He's going to be alright. So Aaron, there you are. Where are you? Alright, okay. What was I just looking at? The Branchies who I was looking at, wasn't it? I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm a bit lost. Alright, alright. Anyway. Only 3 guys left. Spiny Juzzy. 8 minutes remaining. Footnut, where are you? He's not going to pick this lap. Will continue around. Needs to complete one more stop though. Kart Dude says that he's 9.8 seconds behind. He's just coming up that back straight now through Advan. So Footnut is just through now through the Mercedes Arena into turn 2. This is a relatively big gap. We're going to find out if it's big enough for him to complete the stop and remain in the lead from this man here, Kart Dude. Footner and Sharp, they are in P1 and P2 right now, but they do need to complete one more stop, so they will fall out of those positions. Let's finish this one. What about Haggis? Is he behind? Who's he been behind all night? Kart number 1, he's managed to get past. Behind another Ferrari now. There's kart number 1. We just saw a glimpse of him. Although the clouds are grey and overcast, lights starting to take effect. I don't think we're going to see any rain. Track temperature 14 degrees, which is the same as the air temperature. So 14 degrees is relatively cool temperatures, air temperature. Pretty cold for a track as well, considering that we've been going for nearly 1 hour. Track temperature has dropped dramatically. I think it's dropped over 10 degrees throughout the race. Kamangu, he finally pits for his second stop. Started down in P12. He's going to find himself in P10 right now. And about 15 minutes second stint there. Branchy, we're on screen just now. Right about. Just keep an eye on Footnut. Are you going to come in? He's coming into the pits. Footnut, he's in the pits. Where is Kart Dude? Look, here he is. He's up through, coming into Warsteiner now. Oh, how long? This is the fight for the lead. So, Kart Dude, he's going to come through Advan. Footner is yet to stop. He hasn't gone stationary yet. Kart Dude up through the chicane. Oh, this is looking good for Kart Dude. Footner, he stopped. Kart Dude coming around the final turn. It's a splash and dash for Footner. He's underway now. Here we go. Kart Dude coming up the front straight. Here we go. Footner's done it. So Footner is in the lead. Kart Dude, we'll see him now coming out of the pits. Coming through turn 1. Chubb decides to pit as well. But Footner has gone up the road and he's gone into P1 where he started. So he's gone from P1 to P19 to P1 again. This man has definite serious pace. He's got Pro Division pace, and he's looking to make it win number 3. This is legendary, Victor. This is cracking. This is awesome performance from Footner. Dude, as you can see there, he's going to chase till the end. We've only got 4.5 minutes, though, for him to get it done. Footner, he was 6/10 ahead on pole position. And now he is in P1 once again. It took him a long time to get back. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing very, very strong. He's going to make it. He's looking to make, so his first round was Barcelona, he won. Second round was Snedden, round 4, race 1, he won. He did his absolute utmost to win in race 2, but couldn't. Now, he's going to go pretty much, this is going to be 3 wins from 3 rounds. This man is on fire. I don't want to jinx it. But, yeah, he came from AM1. Rigsy! Oh, no! That was it Haggis in the Ferrari? I'm not too sure. It was an ICR Ferrari. But, that wasn't 4th position. Was it Chubb? It was Chubb. No, was it? No, Chubb's ahead. I don't know. It was a Ferrari that went into the wall, I do believe. Maybe I'm seeing things. I'm not too sure. But Rigsy, he's down there in P5. Adman, play with fire and you get burnt. Well done. Sorry, yeah, that was Adman. Play with fire and you get burnt. Well done, Footner. Yeah. Mess with the bull, you get the lines. So can he hold on now? He has only 3 minutes left to do so. He'll take out an absolute... it was Chubb. Thanks, Fly. Sorry about that, everyone. Just, you see that car? That's pretty... that's pretty beat up from old Chubb. There you go. Rigsy's in P4. There you go. So you just had to wait for the timing screen to work itself out. But Rigsy, he's had a good race. He's down there in P4. Bruce, look at this man. He's up in P3. He started in P11. He's had a cracker. He will be extremely happy with the podium. Footno's won the first 2 AM2 races, the Pro-Am, Barcelona and Snedden. Wow, that dude just wins. Thank you, Andrali, for your insightful comment. Been very insightful tonight, Andrali. I do appreciate that. Appreciate all the graphics that you provide as well. Does a fantastic job. He's co-producer of the intro video that everyone seems to love. Lots of good, positive feedback around that. 2 minutes remaining in this one. It is this man here, Footner, back from the dead. Turned it around early minutes. Had to fight his way all the way back from P19. And he's up in P1 right now. Can't do it. 4.4 seconds behind. Fly's nominating 2 drivers of the race. Footner and Bruce. Pretty hard to separate them, but that's a good call. Have to give it to one. I'm going to
Okay,
give it to
the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Leader is on the final lap. Here we go. This is it. I've sung his praises enough. Usually we wait till it goes to 000, but it's been over time to perfection. So he's caught a little break here, Footnote. Doesn't have to do an extra lap. This is going to be the final one of the race. Absolutely cracking performance. Cracking drive from Bruce and Footner tonight. Cartoo's done well too. Don't discount him. Rigsy, Chubb, where'd you start, Chubb? P7, P5. You'd be happy with that. Aaron, we started P10 into P6. The Branchy started P9. He's in P7, so he's going all right. Fresh Prince, he started P13, up in P8. Be happy with that. Metal Steel, P13. To P9, Mr. N. Wilson. He's gone backwards. Won't be happy at all. But it has been all about this man from Bruce Hale Racing. Footnote is going to make it 3 wins from 3 rounds. He won in Barcelona. He won in Saturday. I've said it a million times already. Absolutely tried everything he possibly could. But it's Jono Stan who took out that race. Jono Stan, not so great today. He beat 13. He was up there. Interesting to see what happened to him. But Footnote just got a couple of more turns to navigate. He's already flashing the lights. Look at this man. He is very happy, chappy, and so he should be. He's come back from the dead. He's been the fastest all race. He put it on pole by 6/10. He had an early little incident with his nemesis Cart Dude, but he's fought his way back as he comes around the final turn. He's going to take victory in round 5 of Race on Oz Pro-Am Series. Congratulations.
The leader has
Putting
finished
up,
the race.
cracking drive. Well done. Well deserved. Cart Dude. He's going to come home in P2. The arch nemesis of Footnuts, developing into a great rivalry between these two. Now here comes ROOZ. A very, very well-deserved P3 for GRT. Well done to him. Cracking drive in the Aston Martin. Coming around the final turn now. He will take the final podium position. I hope we see some fireworks. It's night time. We should see some fireworks. But well done to him. Well done to ROOZ. He's going to take home P3. Riggsy, well-deserved in P4. Solid performance from him. Chubb in that very beat-up ICR Ferrari. He's going to be hounded until the end from Aaron in that Selby Acoustics Racing. Bentley, who takes P6. Well done to him. Another Selby Acoustics Racing Bentley. Branchy, he comes home in P7. And it's going to be the P&L McLaren. This is Fresh Prince heading in Next Level Racing. Congratulations to him on taking a top 10 finish. Metal Steel. He's going to be chased to the line to the very end by Mr. N. Wilson. Haggis, another Ferrari, comes across the line. Kart number 1 in the Aston Martin, P12. John O'Stan from Chocolates to Boiled Lollies for that man. He finishes P13 after the cracking race last round. This man, Psycho, he defended well. He raced well. You see that he got into a few scraps, but he's going to come home in P14. Well done to him. And Pesky. Car looks pretty clean. Some flashes across the line to take P14, and then Kamangu is going to be the last man to finish on the lead lap. Well done to him in P16. Whew! That was good. That was a cracking race. That had a little bit of everything, but it was Footnut who was able to reign supreme and take race win number 3. If we're looking at, the normal races, I guess you could say that 60 minutes, he's won every 60-minute race he's been in this season, including AM. I think it was AM2. Who said that? Which one? It was AM2 from Andrali. The man his worst finishing position was 8th. That was with a 25-second time penalty in race 2 at Snetterton, but he's won every other race. So well done to John O'Stan. Chocolates to Boiled Lollies, mate. Your drive from Snetterton will live on forever, though. Just remember that. Short is the pain, forever is the pride. But yeah, Footnut takes home a P1. I think he's out there on the track. Cart Dude in P2 and ROOZ in P3 is our podium for round 5 of the Race on Oz Pro-Am Series. We're going to take a little break now. We're going to do the midway break, let everyone have a bit of a rest, reset, and get ready for the remaining races. The next race we will be, we're going back to the old British DLC. We're going to be at Alton Park. That will be a cracker. That's on the 27th, so that's 3 weeks from today. That will be the pro race that's set to be dry. These guys, the Pro-Am, they'll be back on the 3rd of August, so they're going to miss most of the month of July. They can have a little bit of time off. Maybe some of them are participating in Dry July. If they are, good luck to you. I know that I definitely am not. All right, cool. So that is it. That's the end of the stream. So congratulations to everyone involved. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. My name's Nick. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you next